The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Whatever you are, be a good one. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is and the tree is the real thing. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic chords of memory will swell when again touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. I am rather inclined to silence, and whether that be wise or not, it is at least more unusual nowadays to find a man who can hold his tongue than to find one who cannot. I laugh because I must not cry, that is all, that is all. It's not me who can't keep a secret. It's the people I tell that can't. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Never memorize something that you can look up. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. It is not that I am so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Few are those who see with their own eyes, and feel with their own hearts. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library.